Yes, what's happening? Today I'm breaking down how you can train for power, strength and aesthetics in the same program without overtraining or guessing or spinning your wheels. Because most of you train with no structure, no plan, no workout, random exercises, random workouts, low intensity, and you scratch your head to wonder why your physique isn't changing. By the end of the video, you will know exactly how to build a powerful, strong, aesthetic physique, kind of physique that performs well and looks good. Let's get into it. First, you need to understand the importance. Strength, power, and aesthetics. You need a base of strength first. Power sits on top of that. Aesthetics is built through volume, tension, and consistency layered on both. When you train all three properly, your body becomes balanced, you look good, move well, and feel unstoppable. So how do you structure this in a week? Simple, you anchor one session with one main quality. So day one could be upper body, power and strength focused. Day two could be lower power and strength focused. Day three could be a rest day. Day four is going to be your upper body hypertrophy day. And day five, it's going to be your lower body hypertrophy day. And you can add in another day, which is going to be conditioning, an area that you want to focus on. So whether that's you want to develop certain strength movements, you prioritize that, then you'll do your conditioning. If you want to build up certain muscle groups, so you've got weaker areas, it could be for that and you condition after that. Or it could be a power day with your conditioning. This way you're hitting everything with quality without frying yourself. So how do you train for strength? Strength training is simple. You lift heavy, use big movements, low reps, focus on mastering the technique. So I'll keep my reps between 3 to 6, anywhere between 3 to 6 sets, long rest periods. And these are going to be for the big lifts, your squats, your deadlifts, your bench, overhead press, etc. The aim is to progress every week. Obviously, progress isn't linear, so just make sure you're keeping intensity as high as possible. Most of you already train for strength with your bodybuilder style training. Now, how do you train for power? Power builds athleticism. If you want to sprint faster, jump higher, explode under the bar, or just be more athletic, this is where it happens. Do this at the beginning of your session. Do it when you're as fresh as possible. Again, your reps are going to be fairly low, 3 to 5 explosive reps. Full rest again, so take as long as you need, 2 to 4 minutes. Take longer if you need to. You're thinking speed, not fatigue. Some examples of good explosive movements are box jumps, med ball slams, chest passes, chest throws, Olympic lifts, anything where you're moving something really quickly. Power makes your strength useful. It turns the numbers into performance. Now, how do we train for aesthetics? This is where we shape our physique. Aesthetics is all about volume and tension. With aesthetics, you can push your reps a little bit higher, just making sure that you're going towards failure with your sets. This is where you can add some isolation movements in, especially areas that you want to develop that are weaker areas. So think of stuff like your delts, your upper chest, your lats. Especially if you're doing something like men's physique, you want to work on those kind of areas. Think of it like this. You're polishing everything. You're building that men's physique look. Broad shoulders, tight waist, wide back, thick legs. Don't neglect your legs, they're important too. Now, how are we putting it all together? So here's how you can structure every single session. First, we're going to start with power, 3 to 5 reps. Then we move into our strength work. This is going to be your main compounds, your heavy lifts. Then the first thing is going to be your accessory work. That's where you're building up your accessories, the areas that you want to develop. So you go from your fastest movements to the heaviest movements to the accessory work. That's the formula. If you want me to build this properly for you, a personalized strength, power, and aesthetics program, leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you found this video useful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.